going to do today. So nobody saw the thing, right? So, okay. Greetings, world. Greetings, world. This is Wednesday, September 30th, 2015. Okay, good. 2015. Were you checking me?
Yeah.
I was checking you.
Okay.
So this is the September 30th, 2015. Tomorrow is the new month. This is our first Wednesday. No, it's our second Wednesday in this building, right? Yeah, it's our second Wednesday in this building. And this week we're focusing on Google Chrome. And today we're going to focus on the apps, extensions, and the Bookmarks Bar. So what is the Bookmarks Bar? Who can tell me that? Okay, Deanna looked away. What is the Bookmarks Bar, Deanna?
The second bar on the screen.
Okay, and from the bottom?
From the top.
Okay, right. So
Show me that.
So this one right here,
Yeah.
okay, what are these called up here?
Bios.
Tabs, okay. Those are called tabs. All right, so now best practices, you don't want to have a whole bunch of tabs opened up. It slows down the computer. And you only want to have one tab for each app. So in other words, if you're in Gmail and you go off of Gmail and you want to come back to Gmail, where do you not go?
Say that again?
Okay, if you're on Gmail and you say, oh, I need to do a Google search. So you open a new tab and you go to Google. Now you want to go back to Gmail. What do you not do? Okay. What do you not do? You do not open a new what? You don't open a new tab. You only need one tab for Gmail. Okay, so let me demonstrate. So let's say, now I'm here. How do I get to Gmail? How do I get to Gmail from here? Go to the 9 square grid, and I go to Gmail. And remember, you can move these things around. Okay, you select it, you click on it, you hold the left mouse button down. So these should be in the order that you use them the most. Okay, so let's say I decide I'm going to go to Gmail. Okay, I'm in Gmail. Now let's say I want to do a Google search on something. What do I do? How do I do a Google search?
Right there at the top, right where see the search bar on the other side.
Right here?
Oh, right to the right.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, this thing here, the new tab.
No,
Okay.
no new tab.
I do open a new tab. I don't have to, but if I type it in right here for a Google search, what did I just exit out of?
What you were talking about.
I exit out of Gmail, so I don't want to do that. So if I want to do a Google search, I click on here, and I would type my Google search in here. Okay.
So what are we looking for? 8 reasons? 8 common reasons?
No, just following along with me. So now I want to go back to Gmail. What do I not do? Right, I don't open a new tab. If I want to get back to Gmail, I just push on the Gmail tab. And I'm bringing this up because every time I go around, I see a lot of people having a lot of tabs opened up, and they're the same application. Okay, so is everybody clear about this part?
I'm clear, but I was trying to key in, log in.
Okay, so what I'm saying, main basic thing I'm saying is, we do not want to have
Too many tabs open.
more tabs open than you need. Okay, and don't have more than one of the same tab, meaning don't have 2 Gmail tabs open or 2 Google Plus tabs or whatever.
They don't have to.
Yeah, don't have a lot of things. Now, if you do this, okay, so I have my calendar open here, right? Right? Does everybody see the calendar? I'm in Gmail. Let's say I want to create an event, what is it going to do? It's going to open a calendar tab. What do I now have open? I have 2 calendar tabs open. So I'm going to close. I need to close one of them. So I would close this one. Get in the habit of only having 1 tab for each application open. Yeah.
Okay, on my 9-square grid, I don't have my calendar. I don't have my calendar.
Oh, I think you do. Phyllis can help you find it.
Okay, nice for red.
I did.
That's not it.
The 9-square grid is black. It's the black one in the upper right,
With the 9 dots.
the 9 dots, which are actually little squares. They just look like they're round. They're actually squares.
I typed in
Yeah,
this
they got
one.
this for you.
Yeah.
What's your last name too?
Okay?
My last name? Yeah, Johnson.
All right. So number 1 at the top are tabs. What is one of the rules about tabs, Stephanie? That I just said.
Don't have too many tabs.
Yeah.
Right.
Don't have too many
I'm
tabs.
sorry.
Okay.
I'm not good.
Thank you, Stephanie. What is another rule about tabs? Never have what?
The same.
Right, never have more than 1 of the same tabs open. Don't have 2 Gmail, don't have 2 Google Drive, don't just have 1 tab open. What I just demonstrated was, however, if you're in Gmail and you create an event, it's going to automatically open another calendar tab. Just close the old one. Just go over to the thing and click close. You're not going to lose anything. Okay?
So,
Yeah.
okay, so I'm back online now. So I'm right here at my calendar here. So now I'm trying to get to where you at now. So where are you at now?
I'm in Gmail.
Use your Gmail.
But the point is, the point is, 1, don't have too many tabs open. 2, don't have 2 of the same app open. Okay, don't have 2 of the same app open. Now, if I say open a tab, what do?
You click on the tab. You open it.
Open a tab. How do you open a tab? Tell me what to do.
You go to that little,
Right there.
That little one, right, okay? Yeah, it's a parallelogram.
Oh, parallel, or you need to.
It's like a rectangle that's slanted,
Okay.
okay? You click on that. That opens a new tab. If I say close a tab, what does that mean?
You go up there and click on that X.
Correct. You click on the X. So if I say open a tab, you know what to do. If I say close a tab, you know what to do. If I say go to the 9-square grid,
The little black box.
it's the black one.
With a 9.
I don't really talk about, I will very rarely, in the 16 weeks we're here, I might talk about this tab over here one day, because it's not that important. If you're using the 9-square grid, it's not really that important. Okay, now working our way down. What is this called here?
What's what?
This thing here.
Omnibar.
Right, the Omnibar. What did it used to be called?
Address bar.
Address bar, URL bar. Okay, Google calls it the Omnibar. Why? Why?
You go there and search different stuff.
Okay, well, let's go to our dictionary.
More than just an address bar.
And what does Omni mean? Omni,
More than one use?
all of all things, in all ways or places. So meaning you can use this to go everywhere. You can do a Google search from there. Can I do arithmetic from there?
Yeah.
Who said yeah?
Stephanie.
Why? Why would you say something like that?
Because if you put it in there, Google's gonna pop up with the answer for you.
50
Like define it.
plus 50.
See?
Right, okay? So you can put equations in there. What if I say, what is the square root of 457? Will it tell me?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. That's why it's called an Omnibar, because it does just about everything now. It's not just to put in URLs. Now, so what do I use this search bar for here?
To search?
I don't use it for anything.
No.
I don't need to. People initially, before this was an Omnibar, when this was a URL bar or a search bar, this is where you would do your searches. But you don't need to do it anymore. And Google has this policy of we want it to have more than one way to do everything in Google. So if you were used to doing it that way, you can keep doing it that way. They don't want you to complain of, well, I can't do that anymore. I have to learn new stuff. So we talked about tabs. We talked about the Omnibar. Now below that is the what? What's below that?
Bookmarks.
Bookmarks bar. Okay. What do we use that for?
The sites we frequently use.
Favorites.
Favorites, sites we go to frequently, anything that's on the internet that we use, and it doesn't really have to be on the internet, anything we use often that we can get to through the bookmarks bar. Can I have a picture on the bookmarks bar? Can I have a picture there?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Well, you might have to
That's
create,
fine.
don't you have to create a tab for it? I mean, a bookmark for it?
I'm asking, can I put a bookmark,
Yeah.
a picture
Yeah.
on the bookmarks
Yeah.
bar?
Yeah.
You gotta create one.
And then take the words out.
Okay, so if I close that tab, I open a new tab. So yeah, I can have a picture on my bookmarks bar. How do I remove something from the bookmarks bar?
Right, correct.
Okay, right click,
And go to remove.
delete, right,
Delete, yeah.
okay. So the bookmarks bar is very important. Helps you become very efficient. If you ever have a form that you're going to fill out more than one time, or it's part of your job, anything that's part of your job that uses the internet, you should put on your bookmarks bar.
Can you show me how you do the picture thing again? Like how do you create a picture?
Well, okay, so first I open a tab, right?
Yeah.
And then I put in what I want the picture of. So what do I want a picture of?
Yeah.
Cat. Okay, so I put cat in the Omnibar, and then I click on images. Right?
Okay.
So I find a cat. So these are all moving to deep learning. So there'll be pictures of cats because the internet goes through all the pictures on the internet and finds every cat. Okay, so I'll just randomly choose a cat. So I click on that. When you're doing images here, you click on the image, but you don't copy this image. You go to View Image. Hello, Dennis.
Hi, Ed.
Oh, hi, Rose. How are you?
Great. We're even better now that we finally got an invitation from you.
Did you just get the invitation, or you mean finally today?
Yeah, we finally got one.
Yeah. Well, we finally figured out how this internet thing works.
Okay. Yeah, we've been missing you guys, Ed.
Thank you. I'm glad to hear that.
Patiently every day.
So let me show you what the classroom looks like.
Oh, okay. Okay, so.
So that's me. Here's the door. And I'm just going to pan around.
Okay.
So we have a.
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, right now.
You see that door over there in the corner? Or that door there? Okay. That goes to another room that's the same size as this.
Oh, okay. How many rooms do you have?
Four rooms, 4 classrooms.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and then this is me, my hand on the computer. Okay. So that's, yeah.
So where are you guys in relationship to where you were?
We are in North Las Vegas.
Okay, so basically how far is that from where you were?
4 miles.
How many? I'm sorry?
4 miles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And so we're in a trailer again, 4 trailers. It's the same size. It's just broken down into 4 separate classrooms.
Okay.
And we're in a place called Nevada Partners, which, Rose, is sort of like a huge one-stop. In fact, this is the northern one-stop affiliate.
Oh, okay. That's one stop. Yeah.
Okay. So it's a large one-stop here. And so we are the school here. And no, we're one of the schools here. And they have a culinary academy here also for guys that want to learn how to work in restaurants.
Okay.
Great. You guys can test out the food there.
Yeah, we can and we do. In fact, we get a discount, right?
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. So we'll be getting a discount at the restaurant place. So, okay. So that's that. And how about if we spend the last 15 minutes on Chrome?
Great.
Okay.
Okay, good. But first, how's the weather in California?
Still hot. We still need some rain, but it's cooling. It's not as hot as it was last week. So, but we're still in the high
Good.
80s.
Okay, so let's see. North Las Vegas. The weather is. What is the temperature here? 85.
85.
Oh, we got y'all beat.
Okay. Okay, good. So let's talk about Chrome for a few minutes.
Okay.
So what we're doing, oh, hold on.
So we going to Chrome now?
Now we should be in Chrome. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen. Now, what do you see now, Dennis?
Multiple windows.
Oh, looks like a bunch of multiple windows.
Okay. How about now?
Same.
The same.
Okay.
Let's see.
So I want to share my screen. And now what do you see?
A cat, some cats,
Okay, good.
some cool kitties.
So what we're talking about is the Bookmarks Bar.
Oh, okay.
And the question was, can we put a picture on our Bookmarks Bar?
Oh.
So I said, okay, what is a picture? What's a picture? And the statement was cats. So if we put in the search bar cat, the Omnibar cat, and then we go to images,
Oh, okay.
we get images of cats.
Oh, interesting.
Okay, so what I do is I click on it, then I go to view image,
Right.
okay? And then I would save the image of the cat. I don't like that image.
And it after that.
Okay, now, there's always more than one way to do things in Google.
Right.
At this point, I could say, copy image URL. I could right click on the image, copy image URL,
Okay.
new tab, right click paste, go there. Now, from here in California, how do I get this down to my bookmarks bar?
Bookmarks Bar. Oh, well, would you probably go to the, can you go to the star?
I could do that, but that's not the best way.
Okay.
There's multiple ways to do things. So the best way to do it is I take my pointer and I bring it over here to where it has that little page.
Okay.
I left click, I hold it down, and I just drag it down to my bookmarks bar wherever I want it.
Oh, okay. So you just kind of like copied and dragging.
Correct.
Right.
So I select it and drag it. Then, but that's a long thing. I don't want it to be that long. So I right click on it. I go to edit, and I cut out everything other than cat.
Other than the cat, right? Okay. So it takes up less room.
Yeah, it takes up less room.
Right.
Now, if I want to see a picture of my cat every day because I'm stressed out and it makes me feel better, all I have to do is click on the little thing that says cat, and there's my cat.
And you feel better.
And I feel better. See how that works? Okay, so anything can be put on the bookmarks bar as long as it's a file that can be in your Omnibar. So if you put it in the Omnibar, which is right here, and have it go there, then you can drag it to your bookmarks bar. Let's say I want to have a document on my bookmarks bar. What do I do? What's the first thing I do?
Open the document.
Open new tab.
No, that's not the first thing. Well, it depends. Let's say it's in Drive. Let's say I have a document on the Drive that I want to put on my bookmarks bar. What do I do? What's the first thing? I go to Drive, right? The first thing is to go to Drive. And then I find the file I want.
Mhm.
Well, what is the file that I want? I don't know, because I'm using 29 gigabytes of my 30 gigabytes. So I have a lot of gigabytes on here. Okay, let's say I have it's a document I want. How can I tell if it's a document?
You'll tell from your symbol, like if it's a doc or.
Well, over on the left, there's a little picture of it, and it's a little blue box with white lines. Okay, so I open up the document, right?
Okay.
How do I put it on my bookmarks bar? Select and paste. Okay, good. So I click on it and I hold the button down. So that's an important thing. So click means click. This is click. Click.
Right click.
No, this is right click. Click.
Oh, them.
So click is left click, but it just means go click.
That's it.
No, that's not it. That's what click means.
Click and let go, right?
That click and let go means click.
Click.
Okay, that's what click means. It means just click. Okay, what does select mean?
Highlight.
Hold your finger down. That's select. So if I wanted to copy stuff here, how do I select it? I hold the left mouse button down and then I drag. Okay? And then what do I do?
Click on right click.
I right click and I can cut, copy, paste, I can do a lot of things. But for our purposes, we want to get this document onto the bookmarks bar, so I select it. So now we're not going to say click unless it means click. We're going to say select. So I select it, I go up to the lock, I select it, and I drag it to where I want it to be. And there it is. And then I always, what? I always edit it and shorten it.
Oh, then you can shorten it so it doesn't take up that much space.
Okay, and then I save it. Can I put a folder on my bookmarks bar? I can. Are you guessing or do you know? Okay. Well, you guessed right. Well, because earlier I said if it's something you can access through the Omnibar, which you can. Okay. So let's say I wanted to create a folder. So one way, there's always more than one way to do things. One way to do it is I just bring my pointer down onto the bookmarks bar in an open spot. I right click and I add a folder. Boom. I call it whatever I want. And then I can put other documents in there.
Wow.
So I can create a folder that says like TED Talks. So I can create a folder called TED. And in that folder, what could I put? I could put anything in there, but I would put, maybe I would want to put in my favorite TED Talk videos. Can I do that? Why? Because it's something I can get to from the Omnibar. Anything that works in the Omnibar, I can drag to the bookmarks bar or a folder in the bookmarks bar. So that means I could have a ton of stuff on here, right? I could have something on my bookmarks bar for work that's called HR. And what could I have in that HR folder? What's something?
Addresses, phone numbers.
Okay, I have phone numbers, addresses, company manual, grievance forms, need to be out sick, forms, doctors. I could put anything in there that has to do with that. Could I have my Friday quizzes? A folder for Friday quizzes, yeah. Could I put a folder inside the folder? Yeah, I can do that too. So I could have a folder that's called school. I could have a folder called school. And in that folder, I could have another folder called TED, a folder called Brain Rush, a folder called typing. I can have all kinds of folders in there so that every day I go to that folder. And the beauty of that is any other computer that I get on in the world that has internet access, if I log on to Chrome, what is going to be on the bookmarks bar of that computer? Same thing.
Yeah, what you have. Yeah.
Okay? It's going to have the same thing. So I'm not customizing my computer when I'm customizing Chrome. What am I customizing, Deanna?
Login.
You're customizing Chrome. So no matter where I go, if I can get to my Chrome, if I can sign into my Chrome, anything I put on there, I'm going to have. So that's extremely powerful.
Our computer you set up. You set it. Just turned off by itself.
It's the wire,
Got a ghost.
the plugs. Again,
Well, it looks like it's unplugged right there.
did that yesterday.
Well, it needs to be plugged back in. Looks like there might be too much tension.
There it goes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So We have 2 minutes left. Now, in California, what questions might you have regarding Chrome that we can talk about?
Okay. Any questions about Chrome? Any questions? You good? Okay, you okay? No one seems to have.
Okay, your microphone just went out.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's louder now.
Okay. No one seems to have any questions right now.
Okay, all right. So for here, what we were going to do today was extensions, apps, and Bookmarks Bar. We really just got to the tabs, Omnibar, and Bookmarks Bar. So tomorrow, what we're going to do is make sure we have extensions set up properly. Does anybody have their extensions set up properly based upon the YouTube videos? Okay. So how about if we do that tomorrow, Dennis?
That's perfect.
Okay, great. So, well, California, we're glad to be back. We're glad to be back part of Larson Training Centers.
Glad.
I want to let you know that yesterday we had a meeting with the Department of Corrections, and it's a little bit premature, but unless something bad happens, in a couple weeks we'll be one of the first schools in the whole United States to have a campus inside of a state prison, a permanent campus inside of a state prison. So that is due to the people in California. And to celebrate, Sherry and Sean and Brendan have all agreed to give raises to the staff in California.
I'm happy for you guys.
Gotta work. Thank you.
Well, remember, they're the goose that lays the golden eggs. We're the people who get to eat the eggs. So anyway, thank you, California, for being there. We're glad to be back. We'll see you tomorrow.